Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Piawi. Today we're going to talk about performances of Ghanaian players abroad and the Ghana Premier League Match Day 12 fixtures that took place over the weekend. Amazing performance by Ghanaian players abroad. There was the El Clasico as well, and so many other fixtures I'll be talking to you about. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So, Ghana Premier League Match Day 12 kicked off on Friday night with Kumasi Asante Kotoko getting back to winning ways against Bechem United. We all know Kotoko have had a torrid past few weeks, which was culminated with a defeat to Asokwa Deportivo in the MTN FA Cup round of 64. They only have one chance now to make it to Africa, and that is through the CAF Champions League, and that is by winning the Ghana Premier League, which they made that step in the right direction by beating Bechem United 3-1. I'm going to take you through the list of the results over the weekend, and Kotoko began with a 3-1 victory over Bechem United. Now, Lagos Cities drew 0-0 with Techiman 11 Wonders. Dreams FC lost 1-0 to Aduana Stars on Saturday. Accra Hearts of Folk drew 1-1 with Elmina Sharks. So many fans of Accra Hearts of Folk quite unhappy about that. Liberty Professionals were also 1-0 winners over Kerala United at the Carl Randolph Park. Ebusia Dwarfs 0-0 drawing blanks with Inter Allies. Brekum Chelsea beat Cane Faisal Babies 4-2. And Wafa thrashed Ashanti Gold. The result of the weekend, they were thrashed at 6-1. Mediama SC versus Accra Great Olympics was the match that took place on Monday, and it ended with a 1-0 victory for Mediama SC. We'll have a look at the Ghana Premier League table after the last round of fixtures, and it's Aduana Stars at the top of the table with 23 points, followed by Brekum Chelsea with 23 points as well. Goal difference taking Aduana Stars to the top. Asante Kotoko have 21 points, followed by Ashanti Gold. Hearts of Folk are further down the table in 9th. Elmina Sharks in 7th. West Africa Football Academy are in 6th position. Mediama in 5th position. Liberty Professionals are 10th. Inter Allies are 11th. 11 Wonders Techiman are 12th. Dreams FC are 13th. Lagos Cities 14th. Accra Great Olympics are in 15th position. And Cape Coast Ebusian Dwarfs, Kerala United, and Cane Faisal Babies make up the bottom 3. So those are the results and the league table we have looked at in the Ghana Premier League Match Day 12. Hopefully this weekend there'll be more action. But who do you think will win the Ghana Premier League? Aduana Stars lead the pack. Can they maintain that lead at the top? The highlight result of the weekend, I have to say the shock result, was when Ashanti Gold were thrashed 6-1 by Wafa, West Africa Football Academy. Now, Ashanti Gold, prior to this game, they had just conceded 2 goals in 11 match days. Now they have conceded 8 goals in 12 match days, 6 of them coming in one match against Wafa. Were you surprised by that result? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I move on to my topic for today. It's the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. So many Ghanaian players shone over the weekend. The Ayew brothers, Jordan Ayew, found the winner for Crystal Palace in their game against Brighton and Hove Albion. He got the goal in the 70th minute for Crystal Palace. Andre Ayew was as well on target for Swansea City. He was on target against Blackburn Rovers. It was a draw, however. Swansea remained 9th. Samuel Owusu of Al-Fahia also found the back of the net for his club, as well as so many other Ghanaians who I'll be talking about today as well. Without much ado, I'll give you a wrap up of the action over the weekend. In England, we had the final of the Carabao Cup, and Manchester City won it for the 3rd time in a row by beating Aston Villa 2-1. Pep Guardiola securing another silverware for Manchester City. Also in England, Manchester United failed to capitalize on Chelsea's 2-2 draw. They drew 1-1 with Everton as well. Liverpool lost for the first time this season. They were thrashed by Watford 3-0. Sarr leading the pack there in the demolition exercise of Liverpool. Troy Deeney was on target as well. And that was really the highlight of the weekend for many people. Liverpool losing their first ever game in the English Premier League. I move on to Spain, and El Clasico took place and Real Madrid emerged 2-0 winners. They beat Barcelona 2-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu, and Real Madrid are now atop the league table. They sit 1 point ahead of FC Barcelona with 12 games to go in the La Liga. So many exciting subplots to look forward to. But it's not yet over for Real Madrid, but this win was a step in the right direction. Atletico Madrid woes continue. They drew 1-1 with Espanyol. Thomas Partey was in action for them. In Italy, as many as 5 games were cancelled because of the coronavirus scare in Italy. The numbers are increasing in Italy, especially. It's past 2,000 now, and it's increasing as the days go by. The Juventus under 23 team, 3 players are reportedly infected with the virus, and they have been quarantined, and further tests are being undertaken and treatment will follow for them. So because of that, Juventus versus Inter Milan game was called off, as well as some other 5 fixtures. I'll be looking at them for you as well. So that is a roundup of everything that happened in England, in Spain, as well as in Italy. So without much ado, I'll start off from England with the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. Norwich took on Leicester City, and Daniel Amate is still out injured for Leicester City. Norwich beat Leicester City on Friday night 1-0. Brighton took on Crystal Palace. Jordan Ayew was on target for Crystal Palace in the 70th minute. An assist from Christian Benteke. He played the full 90 minutes. Jeffrey Schlupp was not in the squad. Newcastle United took on Burnley, and Christian Achu out with injury for this game. He missed this encounter. His team, however, drew blanks. It ended 0-0. West Ham United took on Southampton, and Kevin Danso was not in the squad for Southampton. They lost 3-1 to West Ham. Blackburn Rovers took on Swansea City. Andre Ayew was on target from the spot in the 48th minute. Brewster as well found the back of the net. Andre Ayew played a full 19 minutes, and Swansea still sit 9th. Not a promising position if they want to get back into the Premier League. Reading took on Barnsley, and Andy Adam played 90 minutes as his Reading side won 2-0 against Barnsley. Gillingham, they took on AFC Wimbledon. Kwesi Appiah played 76 minutes of this encounter as AFC Wimbledon beats Gillingham 2-1. In Spain, Real Sociedad, they took on Real Valladolid on Friday night. Mohamed Salisu played a full 90 minutes of this encounter. Real Sociedad beat Real Valladolid 1-0. Granada took on Celta Vigo. Both teams drew blanks, and Joseph Edu was an unused substitute in this encounter. His side kept a clean sheet, but they need wins to escape relegation. They did not get that, however. Espanyol took on Atletico Madrid. Thomas Partey played a full 90 minutes. He had the highest rating. Unfortunately, he was not named man of the match on this occasion. He had 83% accurate passes, 4 successful dribbles out of 5. He was dribbled past just twice. Amazing performance there by Partey. However, it ended in a 1-1 draw with Espanyol, which was a fair result, I have to say, on the day. Mallorca lost 1-0 to Getafe. Idris Baba played 76 minutes. Luan Benyanu is back from injury just in time for the call-up to the Black Stars that Coach Siki Akono is set to name. He played a full 90 minutes. Idris Baba, as I said, played 76 minutes. In Italy, all the games that Ghanaian players were set to be involved in were cancelled because of the coronavirus scare. In France, Amiens took on Metz, and Nicolas Opoku, who is with Amiens, played a full 90 minutes as his side lost 1-0 to Metz. John Boy captained Metz, and he kept a clean sheet and played the full 90 minutes. Montpellier, they took on Strasbourg, and Majid Waris came on in the 66th minute. He got a yellow card as well. His Strasbourg side were thrashed 3-0 by Montpellier. In Germany, Mainz 05 took on SC Paderborn, and Christopher Ndreje played 56 minutes as his side were beaten 2-0 by Mainz. Fortuna Düsseldorf drew 3-3 with Hertha Berlin on Friday night. Kelvin Ofori and Bernard Tetteh were unused substitutes. Nana Ampoma came on in the 63rd minute. Kasim Adams was not in the squad entirely. In Belgium, St. Trudi's took on Mechelen, and it was a 3-0 victory over St. Trudi's by Mechelen. Samuel Asamoah played 83 minutes of this encounter. Waasland Beveren took on Anderlecht. Thomas Japan played 76 minutes as Anderlecht beat his side, Waasland Beveren. Kas Eupen, they took on Royal Exen Moskran, and Emmanuel Soa was an unused substitute for Kas Eupen. Side won 2-1 against Royal Exen Moskran. Genk took on Club Brugge, and Joseph Paintso came on in added time. That's after 90 minutes. His side lost 2-1 to Club Brugge. In Belgium, once more, second Bruges, they took on Gent, and they beat Gent 1-0. Godfred Donsa was an unused substitute. Dennis Lispor took on Yele Malatyaspor. A free aqua played the 90 minutes for Yele Malatyaspor. His side, however, lost 2-0 to Dennis Lispor. Azonspor took on K Kurespor, and Caleb Ekuban was on target in the 71st minute. He played 85 minutes of this encounter before being substituted. Found the back of the net in the 71st minute. Alanyaspor took on Besiktas. Kevin Prince Boateng came on in the 62nd minute as his Besiktas side won 2-1 over Alanyaspor. And Kayserispor, they took on Tetteh. Bernard Mensah played the full 90 minutes as his Kayserispor side beat Tetteh 1-0. Al Fahir in Saudi Arabia beat Al Raid 3-1. Samuel Owusu scored in the 79th minute and was subbed in at the time. He had a great game, I have to say. And in Austria, Lask took on Hartberg. Samuel Tetteh scored in the 80th minute and assisted the first goal for his side in this encounter. They thrashed Hartberg 5-1. And in Serbia, Red Star Belgrade drew 0-0 with Partizan. Richmond Boachiadom played 34 minutes before being substituted. So that has been it for today. I've been looking at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. Kudos to Caleb Ekuban, kudos to Ayew, kudos to Ayew, kudos to Samuel Tetteh, kudos to Samuel Owusu. They all found the back of the net for their respective clubs, and the Ghana Black Star squad is set to be named this week. Will they be called up? Which new players do you think will be called up by Coach Siki Akono? Your guess is as good as mine. I can't wait. By the time this video is up, I'm sure the squad would have been listed and would have reported it to you. But let me know if your predictions were spot on. So who was your standout performer? Which games did you watch? The Ghana Premier League is heating up. 12 match days we are into now. Match day 13 will come up over the weekend. Independence Day weekend. I'm sure looking forward to it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on everything. Enjoy your day. Have a great week.